and some of our other services as well. So I'll entreat all of you to check out our promo codes. Mostly when we give out promo codes, we send SMS and a few other alerts on our WhatsApp community. So for those of you who are not part of our WhatsApp community, I entreat you to also join, because they always drop promo codes there, and you're able to get a lot of discounted bundle offers and the likes. But beyond promo codes, you also have referral codes. So a lot of people, we know a lot of you enjoy using mNotify, and a lot of our customers mostly refer other customers to use our platform, their friends and the likes. So Sarah, I think there's a comment in the chat section, the link to the WhatsApp page. So Sarah will share the link to our WhatsApp community, so you can join that, where we have exciting conversations and conversations on AI, customer engagements and the likes. But back to referral codes. So we have a lot of customers that most of the time refer business to us, and we want to reward them. The best way for us to reward them, or the best way that we reward them, is through referral codes. So if you are an mNotify customer and you always recommend people to use, or you have intentions of recommending people, we entreat that go to your account and generate a referral code. Once you generate this referral code, you just all you have to do is to share it with your friends, and when they sign up, they just enter the referral code as part of the options there. And some of the exciting awards that we have given out, I mean, there's cash options as well. I know there are customers that have gotten cash of over 5,000 CDs. There's SMS back as well. So for every top up that the person you referred to does, you're able to get a percentage of that as SMS credits for you as well. For some as well, they receive paraphernalia and a lot of resources from us. So I'll entreat all of you to check out the referral codes and the promo codes. So I'm sure Sarah has shared a community as well. After this call, we'll be sharing the one promo code that you can use, which would last for about a day or two, which is what we usually do. Then I'm also happy to say that we have a lot of customers who enjoy the services that we have, and most of the time would want us to develop such top-notch applications for them. So I'm happy to say that we've also decided to introduce custom software development, which is that if you have any scope that you'd want us to, if you have any scope of work or any project you'd want us to collaborate on, we are more than willing and more than open to have a conversation with you on that as well. So in a nutshell, in terms of products and updates, I'm happy to see that our voice SMS is now available on voice SMS. Our birthday app is now available on voice SMS. We have improved our chatbots and is available for free for all of our customers. We'll ensure that you check it out. Our call center solution has been integrated with CRM, so you're able to now streamline all of the calls that you receive from your brand. We have integrated AI in all of our service offerings, be it BMS or phone anchor. So now you can be able to send voice SMS by just typing English, then we convert to any local language, any of the 5 local languages that I mentioned of your preference, and we are working on adding on to those languages. Then we have the referral codes, which I entreat all of you to check out, and then the custom software development. Then one final thing is the newsletters, right? So we are revamping our mNotify newsletters, so we're able to share a lot of exciting features like this, and also throw spotlights on customers and other business and other brands. For those of you who have joined our previous webinars, remember one thing that I said about the fact that beyond mNotify providing customer engagement solutions, we want to be a platform where businesses can connect with other businesses, so that we offer value to our customers beyond they just using our services. And one of the ways that we are looking at achieving that is through the newsletters that we'll be putting out. So at this juncture, I would open the floor for questions before we hand over to Sarah for a 5-minute demo on some of the things I've spoken about. I see Samuel in the chat section mentioned that I'll be grateful if there's a management system for schools, because we send terminal reports to parents. All right, so Samuel, we don't develop a school management solution, but we have a customer who does that. So please share your details with us via email, and we are happy to connect you with the customer that offers that solution. Like I said, our goal is to also create a platform where businesses are able to connect to other businesses and are able to offer value amongst themselves. So we are more than willing to connect you, Samuel, to this other institution. The link to the WhatsApp community has been shared. The WhatsApp channel has been shared. And Ben also has a question on how do I use AI integration on BMS. So yes, Sarah would demo that. So without much ado, I'll hand over to Sarah. Sarah, if you are ready for us, so you just demo the solutions that I have spoken of. Essentially, the AI component, since that has a lot of interest, and the birthday app.
All right, thank you very much, Ronald. So I'll share my screen now. Okay, so this is the mNotify platform when you first log in, which I'm sure most of you or some of you are quite familiar with already. So I'll first of all take you through how you can generate a referral code. As Ronald mentioned, if you generate a referral code and you share it amongst your network, you get something in return when they use the code and they do top ups as well. So that's one of the benefits of sharing your referral codes after you generate them. So on the platform where you see your name at the top, you just click on your name. On the drop down, you click on referral. After you have clicked on referral, you will notice that this account already has a referral code generated. So you can always disable or enable a referral code. So for this purpose, I've disabled it just to enable it again for you to see how easy it is to generate a referral code. So after you have clicked on referral, you just click on enable referral code, and then automatically your referral code is generated. Below it, you can see total amount. And so as much as you're sharing your referral code and your networks are using it, you earn more. So you always have to remind your people when you share the code with them that when they are signing up on a platform, when they are doing a top up, they should always use your referral code so that we know that this person so this person is coming from this network or this person, so we'll know how we can reward you accordingly. So you can always just copy it and then use it as and when you need it. All right, so the second thing I'll touch on will be the birthday app. The birthday app is a feature where you can automatically send birthday messages to your clients, to your customers, your users, or your network. So with that as well, you have to enable it to get it running. And you should also remember that you should have the birthdays of your contacts already saved in a group on your account. So if you click on enable birthday app, you're going to select the sender ID you want the birthday message to go in. And then just beneath it, you select the default type you want. If you want the voice birthday or you prefer the SMS birthday, whichever one you are using. If it's the voice, you should have your recording ready. If it's the SMS as well, you should have a message template saved already. You can just also create a new template message to use that as well. So once you have done that, you just click on save settings and your birthday app will be enabled. You can always disable this as well as and when. So, but the first most important thing you need to note is you should have the contacts, your birthdays, the birthdays of your contacts already saved in a group. So if you have contacts in a group already and they have their birthdays already attached to it, that's you can just go ahead and enable the birthday app and you can start using it. All right, so the third and I think final one I'll touch on is the voice text to speech feature that we launched as well. So with the text to speech, it works on the voice platform. So I'm just switching to the voice. You on the left side of your menu, you can always switch which of the channels you like to use at any point in time as well. So I'll just click on that and then I'll take you through how to do the text to speech feature. So with this as well, you just have to click on sending a message. So we are going to, for instance, we want to send a quick voice call. We just put in the Sorry about that. I had a little challenge with my laptop, so I'm going to just share my screen again in just a minute.
Okay, so while Sarah is doing that, I think Wilberforce, I don't know if your hands are up by mistake or if
Yeah, good evening to everyone.
good evening.
Yeah, I actually didn't join early, and I wanted to find out if the recordings will be shared through our
Yes,
mails.
the recordings will be shared. We are recording, so
Okay,
will be
that
shared.
that'd be nice.
All right, thank you. So
Thank
Justice in the chat section says that can that amount be withdrawn? Yes, I guess you're referring to a referral commission. Yes, the referral commission can be withdrawn when it's 1,000 cedis and above. So yes, it can be withdrawn. Polozoa TV said, I have data protection challenge. I don't know if maybe he's unable to mute and speak properly to that, but I'm trying to understand what he means by that. But Polozoa, certainly mNotify is backed by Data Protection Commission and NCA, so we take customer data very, very, very important. People don't have access to your data. But once you are available, you can unmute and share. Ben Steven as well, you can unmute and share your talk to your questions.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I have a little concern about the link for sharing with clients to get activated for the referral. My experience over there in the past has been that many clients find it some way when you share referral codes to them, they think that maybe because of something.
You want to make money from them.
I have experienced that a number of times. And so usually what I do, like I use the Bitly to create a shortcut and then I send to the client so that when they click, it automatically take them to the destination. Is it possible that sex can be done instead of always trying to remind them to remember your code to do a top up? It's a link that the code has already been embedded in, so that once they have that link, they can bookmark it. At any time they want to, buy or do a top up, they just click the link and then, you're able to see where it's coming from.
Yeah, I think that's very good feedback, and I'll speak to the developers and look into that, so that way you share a link rather for them to sign up, and the referral is embedded in there. That's a good suggestion. My colleagues are on the call, so our product manager will take note of that. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Okay. Any other questions or any thoughts? Or at this point, the floor is also open. If you have any questions about our platform, if there's any challenge that you faced over the period, if there's been any concerns, I'm the CEO, I'm here. If any of the teammates didn't serve you well, or there was a challenge that wasn't resolved too well, you think you'd want to bring that to my attention or any other thing, or any system challenge, any ideas, features that you want to share, you can mute and
hello.
Yes, Kofi, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. I want to find out if for the bulk SMS I'm able to use one mobile number to manage multiple accounts.
Okay. So if I get you correctly, you're asking if you can have one account but use it for different customers or different purposes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is possible. From your account, we allow you to register several sender IDs. The only thing is that we need to make sure that the sender ID, you have the right to use that sender ID. So that is when maybe the sender ID team will request for some documentation in the case when it's sensitive. But yes, on the SMS, we can have multiple sender IDs, use one account from that. Also, even on the API level, for those of you that integrate APIs, integrate our APIs, you can generate multiple APIs and limit the number of SMS credits for each API and integrate the API into applications. You have 5 different applications, and you're able to use our API key, 5 different API keys for 5 different applications for 5 different customers, and it works well. So, Kofi, that is very possible. If you have any questions, any support I need to help you achieve that, just reach out to us, support@mNotify.com or info@mNotify.com, and then one of my colleagues will reach out to assist.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
Okay, so we have Eric Inti. Please unmute and share your question.
Hello, Roland.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, happy to hear from you again. Ever since you delivered on the AMI platform, I've been following you. So
yes,
happy.
the name looks familiar.
Yes, I've been following you, so know that somebody's following you. Okay. Please, I haven't used your platform before. I haven't. Maybe I would want to try. So if somebody can engage me for us to see.
I think on the AMI platform, I shared my contact. I don't know if you still have it. Else,
no, I don't have it.
Okay, just send an email to info@mNotify.com and just state that you want to try our platform. Someone should assist you. One of my colleagues.
Let me know that. Mention the.
So let me share that in the chat section.
Okay.
info@mNotify.com.
Okay.
So yes. So Sarah, I think Sarah shared the our WhatsApp channel, but Sarah, please share the community as well, where we have different customers engaging and sharing their thoughts on that. So I have shared the email info@mNotify.com.
So
once
I'll send a mail onto the info.
Yes, and also share your contact so that
we'll
you can share your contact as well.
Probably I'll meet you on the 15th. I hear 15th is the day for the AI.
Yes, I'll send you.
I've registered. I'll meet you.
Yes, I'll certainly be there. And I see Justice has left the comment that come, let me teach you was. Okay, so yes, once you send, for any of you who want to maybe learn more about mNotify or try out our platform, need assistance, just send an email to info@mNotify.com. Include your phone number as well, that a team member can reach out and have that conversation. So we'll take the last question from Felix, then Sarah can conclude with the with her side of the demos. So oops, we have another question. Okay, so we'll take Felix, then we take Jesus TV. So Felix, please unmute and go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Leonard.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it's nice talking to you again. I'm the one that normally disturbs you a lot. Okay, I have some few concerns. I have about 8 to 9 clients with you. In fact, initially when I was setting them up, I didn't put in the referral codes on them.
Okay.
Yes. May I know how to set them up? Because after setting them up, there's no section where you can go and edit and add.
Yeah.
If there's any, kindly guide me.
Yeah. So I think that is so. So let me understand. Do you manage those accounts that you created, or they manage the accounts?
No, I manage for them. I use an API to talk to. Yes, their microfinance system. Yes. So yeah.
Nice. So what I would suggest is that once again, send us an email, info@mNotify.com. Just take all the user accounts or whatever all the user accounts that came from a referral. I'm sure you have their phone numbers.
Yes,
then
I do.
We'll do a manual computation. Then we'll share the points. We'll tie the points to the account. But I think what maybe I'll tell my product manager on the page to take note of is the fact that then we need to now look at how you can update automatically referral commissions, referrals, tie existing accounts to referrals that have already been made. So that is maybe a feature that would also look into. That if for the ones that have already been created and the person probably didn't use the referral code, can we go back and tag them while we work on the link for the referral option? So thank you very much.
Yes, that is number one.
Okay.
Second one, the issues that I keep on having is
Okay.
After setting them up, I attached the company certificate.
Registration documents.
Yes, and I presume that when you do the sender ID, at least that
should put your
information will be exactly.
Yeah.
But after talking to the customer service, they normally refer me emailing the same certificates to them again.
Then again.
Exactly. Which
Yes.
becomes so the time, the deadline, for
Yeah.
setting up or approving the sender ID sometimes becomes a problem.
So I've taken note of that. I mean, that is for the corporate account. So we have individual account and corporate account. So when you create a corporate account, you attach the certificate. So then once you do that, and the sender ID should be approved, how you've been without them requesting again, but they end up requesting again. So I've taken note of this, and I would address it internally and
Okay.
get to
And last one, I will appreciate if we can have, let's say, a threshold. Let's say if it gets to, let's say, 20 SMS, an alert should be sent to the account holder that may be top up.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. So that's one of the conversations that came up. I think last year, one of the similar customer feedback, it came up. So we actually have that feature. So Sarah, maybe after the voice, you can quickly show that feature. It's in the settings as well, where when the SMS balance is below a certain threshold, you get both SMS and email alerts. So Sarah would demo that as well, so you see that. But for the other things, you can just send the emails, the info@mNotify.com with the phone number, that's the user phone numbers. Then we compute the referral.
That's fine. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much, Felix. Thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback. So we'll take the last one from Jesus TV.
Okay. Thank you. So I have a bit of a challenge. I usually use the bulk SMS. And after some time, I noticed that the messages are not delivered to MTN numbers. So I reported it, and the lady actually asked me to resend my the company certificate. She was trying to do anything she was saying. It really didn't work, and she was saying she send the company certificate. I think we did, and still we really didn't have any. The issue has not really been resolved.
It's not been resolved. Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know whether it's a general thing, because it was just MTN numbers that we noticed that it was not being delivered.
It wasn't delivered to you. Sorry about that. So what I would suggest is, once again, send us an email, support@mNotify.com. You can once you send that, I mean, I have oversight of all the emails, so I would certainly see that. But to give you a proper context, majority of the time, and I think we've said it previously, but once this has come up before, I would make sure that we add it to all of our engagements with customers. So most of the time, because of the issues of fraud and all of that, that the telcos in general experience, people are sending fraudulent messages, they tend to sometimes block certain keywords and certain sender IDs, and that is one of the reasons why we actually ask you to share with us your company registration documents. Now, once we share with the telcos, let them know traffic is legitimate, and they need to allow that. So I'll be very curious to know where the process stopped, whether it's a matter of the telcos hasn't gotten back to whitelist the sender ID or to whitelist the company, right? So what I'll just need from you is just send us an email, support@mNotify.com, include the documents, the registration documents again, and the sender ID, and maybe some of the numbers. I think we can get that, but some of the numbers, if you can, then I'll personally pick that up and make sure that it is resolved. But it's most likely that the telcos are blocking it, and MTN has a lot of that issue. So mostly it's MTN that blocks that. But sorry for any inconvenience that has caused. And once you send the email, I'll ensure that it's well done for you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Ben, maybe in the interest of time, maybe Ben, you can share your question in the comments so that when Sarah finishes in my next presentation, I'll just address the question. So Ben, please do that for me. So Sarah, over to you again, maybe in just 5 minutes or less, talk about the AI voice SMS and also the alerts for the low balance.
All right. Thank you very much, Ronald, and sincere apologies about the breakup in the first session. So, like I was demonstrating, how to use the text-to-speech feature. When you first switch your channel to the bulk voice calls, you have to initiate sending a message. So when you click on send, you select which of the options you prefer. So for this case, I'm going to use the quick one. All right, so when you go to the next, you just give it the title as always. And then on the right side, you would see this small red button, which if you hover over, you would see Start mNotify AI. So you have to click on that to be able to activate the text-to-speech feature. So what you are going to do is we are going to type the message in English, and then it's going to translate to a local language that we are going to select. All right, so right, so we are going to select our target language. We would use Tree, and then we click on translate. So when you click on translate, it's going to change first the text itself to Tree, and then it's going to generate an audio as well. But to be able to hear the audio, you have to make sure you've clicked on generate audio. So we are going to confirm the language that we are translating it into, and then you click on generate audio. So I'll play this. All right, so that is how it's placed. So we can maybe, if you want to you can have a longer version or a longer message content, I mean. So it depends on what you want to type. So that's how the AI voice text-to-speech feature works. So it translates whatever original message you type in English into your target language. So we can, I don't know if very quickly, because of time, very quickly, someone can just type something very small in the comments box. Let me just copy that and then put it here so we can hear that as well. It's going to be a very a little longer message than the how are you doing today.
So maybe you can just take Ben Steve's message. I mean, it's a question, but I can just take that and use that so that we save some time.
Okay, sure. All right. So let me just do that then. All right, so we are changing this into Chi again. So first, after you have put in a message, you select your target language and then it translates for you. So we are going to generate the audio again. So you always have to make sure that you generate the audio before you send. Because when you generate the audio, you have the chance to listen to it before you send out to your users or your clients. So as you can see in the original message box, it has translated it into Chi in writing. So let's listen to this.
I think because it's in the browser, we are unable to hear. But in the interest of time, you can check it out. I mean, it's free for now, so they can check it out. And also, yeah. Then also, in addition, you can use the Tree. For those of you who maybe want to send SMS in Tree, you can also just copy the Tree content at the top and also send the SMS out in Tree. So Sarah, maybe, and also once you do that, we also entry that leave us feedback as well. So you see the feedback option that came over there. So you share your feedback. So Sarah, maybe you can show us the balance alert feature, the low balance alert feature in the settings. Oh, the audio is now coming there.
Yeah, I received the call.
Okay. So it was sent out as a voice SMS to Sarah.
Yes.
That was, for those of you who heard the recording, that was a recording from her phone when it was translated. But yeah.
Okay.
But I would entreat that you all try it out, and yeah.
Yes, please. If you have any, if you need any assistance along the way, you can reach out to us for assistance. All right, so I'll quickly take you through how to set the limits. So at the top right where you see your name, you have to click on profile. So when you click on profile, your dashboard comes. This is what you see on the side. You see account settings. There you can see SMS and wallet notification. So you just have to click on that, and then you can set your minimum balance wallet. Your minimum SMS balance alert, and then you can set for the wallet as well. So if, for instance, for SMS, I don't want to go below 1,000 SMS. So you set it and you click on submit. So once you have done that, it's automatically saved. So the moment your account balance is running low, or it gets to 1,000, you receive an SMS telling you that your SMS balance is running low. So you can do a top up, or you have to do a top up. So you can always set to any amount that you want, depending on how often you use it or how you use the platform. So if you don't need it as well, it can be zero. But we always entreat that you try to set it, because sometimes you would have to send a message and then you now have to come and top up and all of that. But as long as you have some enough SMS balance in your account, you can always send a message. So just try your best to set a minimum balance for your account, and it can go a very long way to help you. All right, so I think that's all for the demos that I have to do today. So I took you through the referral code generation, I took you through the birthday app, I took you through the AI text-to-speech feature, and also how to set the SMS and wallet notification balance. All right, thank you very much, Ronald. If there's anything else I need to touch on, please let me know.
No, I think that's about it. Thank you very much, Sarah. So let me share my screen now, so we continue with the presentation. Okay. Perfect. All right. So I mean, like Sarah rightly said, these are features that are very cool, and we would love for all of you to try them out, because it's from feedback that we get, and also from ways that we believe that we can serve you better as your service provider. So I mean, we've done the demo. Now, this is one interesting tool that we are releasing, hopefully within by end of next month. And I would want, for those of you who can scan, or for those of you who can type, just scan this URL, scan this QR code, or visit this URL, and share your feedback in the comment section as we go along. But essentially, we believe that the future is certainly AI, and certainly developing AI-powered customer engagement solutions. So we are in the pilot phases of deploying our AI-powered call center solution. And what essentially it looks like is that in once it's deployed, for those of you who will be calling us, when you call, one of our AI agents would answer, and based on the training that we have given it from the frequently asked questions that we get from our customers, you are able to interact with the chatbot. So assuming you have a sender ID problem, you're able to scan, you're able to just say, hello, I have issues with my sender ID, and automatically the AI agent is able to give you response and feedback. So imagine using this for your business or for your organization, where a lot of the questions that people always call to ask, the inquiries, the complaints, you're able to automate all of them, and you're able to handle all of that via a phone call going to a regular line. That is what we are pushing out by end of next month. And I would entreat for all of you to check this out. It's in the pilot phases. It's been trained with information about mNotify. So once you are handling that, once you scan and you visit the site, it would allow you to ask any question that you want to ask about mNotify. The information that it doesn't have, the things it doesn't have information on, it would ask you if you would want to speak to a human being on that. And that is where it would actually transfer to any of our agents. For now, it's on the web, but we are working to integrate with the telcos, so that then now when someone calls a specific line, the same solution can be mimicked on a GSM infrastructure. So I would love for all of you to try it out and share your feedback in the chat section. But the most exciting part about my presentation today are the upcoming features and the products that we have, and the initiatives that we are looking at having. And one of the key things is SMS opt-out features. You have a lot of customers who mostly do SMS marketing, and they gather contacts and send blasts. And NCA and data protection is very keen on making sure that people opt in and opt out for your messages. So we are introducing the SMS opt-out feature later this year, in order to make sure that anytime you send messages, you are not flouting NCA or data protection regulations. Then we're also looking at HLR lookup, where we have several times where customers always complain that the messages that they send mostly to the same people, and it's always not being received, but their credits have been debited or their credits have been taken. So the HLR lookup feature essentially is to help you clean up your database. So before you send messages, for example, you can clean up your database and make sure that you send only to numbers that are active. Or if you send messages to them over, let's say, a 3-month period and say they've stopped using their line, how are you able to then clean up your database? That is what the HLR lookup is all about. And we are also looking at releasing this feature fully before end of the year. These 2 features are actually in testing phase. So actually the first 3 that I spoke about, the AI call center, the SMS opt-out, and the HLR, they're actually in testing phase, which means that we have implemented it and all of that, but it's on our development workspace. So for any of you who are interested in trying it out even before it comes out to the main public, feel free to reach out to us, info@mNotify.com, and just let us know which of the features that you'd want to try out before we even release them, and share your feedback, because feedback from our customers is very important to us. Now, one thing that I'm also very excited about is AI trainings. For a very long time, I mean, we've been working in the AI space, and me personally, for those of you who have connected with me on LinkedIn, would know that I do a lot of posting about AI and some of the tools that you can use to integrate AI into your business. And we've always had, and I think we even had a webinar where we spoke about AI tools. And we've always had a lot of people being interested in this and wanting us to have or host a physical event. So I'm happy to say that before end of this year, we are planning on having an AI training, and we'll share a lot about the information with you. I mean, certainly it's going to be a paid training, but because of the venue and the other logistics. But our goal is that for mNotify customers and for business owners who are affiliated to mNotify, at least there'll be a 50% discount, if not more, so they're able to come in and learn some of the tools that we are using internally at mNotify to streamline our operations, as well as learn from other seasoned AI experts and the likes. I mean, Eric spoke about the African Management Institute program that I was a speaker on, and I mean, I shared a lot of interesting AI tools, and it was the response I got and the kind of feedback that I got was very, very interesting, just highlighting the fact that, I mean, there's a lot that still can be learned from AI tools. So we are still working out the modalities, but once it's done, we'll share that with you and we'll give you the option to also get some discounts. We are talking to a few other AI experts joining on this, but the goal is certainly to just empower our businesses and our customers to do more with AI, as we are also on the AI path. Another thing as well that we are doing, I mean, on the AI level is also beyond chatbots. Like I mentioned, we started our chatbots journey in the year 2020, and we are in 2025. I believe that the future of AI is even moving away from chatbots to agentic AI, where AI is able to do the work for you rather than just give you information. So what we are also launching in the second half of the year has to do with agentic AI workflows, and AI integrations. And our goal is that once we have the training and we are able to empower our customers, then now we can have conversations with them on how they can use AI agents to automate their business processes and how essentially they can integrate AI into their business. So, I mean, just keep your ears on the ground. We'll be sharing some more information through our newsletters on how you can take advantage of some of these exciting initiatives. Certainly for mNotify customers, they would have a special discount or a special treat when it comes to this, but it's something that would also open to the public. So others are more than welcome. If you have any friend or anyone who you think would benefit from any of these AI training or AI integrations, it would be good to inform them. So, I mean, Sarah's presentation, she showed how AI had been integrated into our voice SMS application. And we have a few customers who reached out to us and were asking us, why don't you have any of such for the bulk SMS side of things? So before end of the year as well, we are looking at being able to integrate AI for messaging. So over here, we are talking about either giving you analysis on how your previous message wording felt and making recommendations on how you can structure your message well, and also giving you some powerful message templates that you can use. So if you are, for example, using our platform for marketing or for reminders, no need to worry your head about how to structure your content to get the most impact or the most results. We are working on using AI to help you achieve that. I was talking about the active number lookup, which is the HLR lookup. Then essentially, another thing we'll be doing is customer spotlights, which is the fact that we still want to, I mean, as a CEO, I want to, as much as possible, empower SMEs. For those of you who know, our value proposition is empowering brands and businesses to unlock exponential growth. And then being able to empower these businesses sort of is at the core of what we are doing. So whether it's empowering you through our tools or empowering you through, let's say, a connection or a referral we can give to you, or just highlighting on your business, is still central to what we do as a company. So we want to be more intentional about that. And we are going to do that through our newsletters and the customer spotlights. So for anyone who is interested in wanting for us to throw more spotlight on what they do or on their business, feel free to reach out to us, send an email to info@mNotify.com. And in the email, just have the subject customer spotlight. And we'll do well to reach out and see how best you can support your business through our newsletters and other avenues that we have. One of the solutions that just came to mind that I forgot to speak on was Theobots, which is the fact that we have an AI-powered chatbot that allows you to send bulk messages through WhatsApp. So you can top up your account through WhatsApp, you can send bulk SMS through WhatsApp, you can send voice SMS through WhatsApp, you can register sender ID through WhatsApp. And it's something that we released earlier on, and we have further refined that, and we would entreat all of you to try it out. Maybe Sarah, you can share the number for the Theobots as well in the chat section so people can try that out. But why we developed Theobots, or why we had a WhatsApp version of BMS on why we had the BMS version on WhatsApp has to do with the fact that a lot of you wanted to have a mobile app where you can send bulk SMS and the like. It's something that kept coming up. And we strongly believe that rather than making you download a new app, we would rather integrate that into existing apps that you use. And that is why we decided to have BMS on WhatsApp through our Theobots initiative. So Sarah will share the number, try it out and share your thoughts anytime with us, and then we would gladly assist you. So at this juncture, before I say my thank you, I saw a few questions. I'll take the questions, and from there, like I promised Ben, I'll respond to his question. Then from there, say a few thank yous and open the floor for any further questions and hand over to Sarah as well. So Ben said, I'm unable to recently send messages to international clients. I understand it's a challenge you are working on. Any updates? So Ben, yes, it's a code that we've been trying to unlock for a while now. And I mean, we've made several strides with that. So I'm happy to say that you can now send messages to Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, and a couple of other African countries. We'll be sharing the details of that in our next newsletter. But the only challenge is that it's a bit pricey. And why it is pricey is because for all of the international carriers, the challenge is how to distinguish between the traffic being international and local. So once you want to send a message to Nigeria, if your business is not locally registered in Nigeria, then the challenge is that that message will have to be treated as international message. So what happens is that it makes the SMS cost a little pricier, right? But for anyone who is willing to try or is ready to try any of our international messaging, any of the countries that we terminate internationally to, I would say that just send an email requesting that. I don't think you even need to send an email. On our portal, you can request the sender ID and request the countries. Then once you do that, the price would be set on your account. Then you need to make sure that your wallet also has enough balance, because for international messaging, we debit from the wallet. And that is why we actually introduced the wallet feature. So that for every country you want to send messages to, although the rates are different, you can debit from your wallet any rates that is applied on your account. So I would entreat for all of you to also go to messaging. Once you go to messaging, send message, you see international messages, register the message template you want to send. One of my colleagues would reach out and verify that and explain further to you as well. From there, you'd also see the pricing and you're able to proceed with that. So I think that should, okay, so the other question was I tested the audio and is done by a call. Yeah, so that is the voice SMS, Livingston. Prince said you tried it out. I'll entreat all of you to try it out. Livingston, I need to join the community link to share. So Sarah has also shared a community link the WhatsApp community link in the chat. He's also shared the TioBot link as well, which is the chatbot for BMS. Then there's a question, the chatbot, can you use your own number instead of the TioBot? So if you want to have a chatbot for your company, then you can use your own number. But assuming you want to use the BMS on WhatsApp, which is the TioBot, then you'd have to use the number that has been shared. I'll invite all of you to try it out and share your thoughts. And the second question, with a call center solution, is it web-based or you have to download desktop software, and can multiple agents use it simultaneously? Aside that, can I use my own number to set up the call center? So that's a part question. But yes, I mean, you can use your own number to set up the call center. You can also give you our pre-registered numbers. And yes, multiple agents can handle calls simultaneously. It's based on the number of channels that you would want to have. And the call center solution is such that it can be a mobile app, it can be a web app. So whichever device you want to be able to receive the calls on, you can be able to do all of that. So it's not web-based, it's both web-based and a mobile app as well. And it runs by a concept called the soft phone. So you install a soft phone on your phone or your laptop, on whichever device you'll be receiving the calls from. Then whether you're in the office or not in the office, you're able to receive and make calls through the call center solution. For anyone who wants more information about the call center solution, feel free to visit phoneanchor.com, phoneanchor.com, and book a demo, and we would gladly take you through the call center solution. Or send an email once again to info@mNotify.com, and we'll run you through the call center solution. Then another question is, I have to get a bid from companies who need. Yes, essentially, I agree with you. Just do that and reach out to us. We similarly can offer a referral commission on our call center solution for you. So on this note, I want to hand over to Sarah. Thank you guys very much for being on the call. Sarah, over to you now for the remaining modalities that need to be done. Then we call it a day.
All right, thank you very much, Ronald, and thank you, everyone. You've been an amazing audience. We've taken notes of all your concerns and everything that you raised, and would do well to work on them in a timely manner. We wouldn't take much of your time. If you have any questions on any of the features that we mentioned, any of the new features that we introduced that you didn't know about, if you try it out and you face any challenge or you have any question, you can either refer to the Get Help button on the platform for the step-to-step tutorials on how to go about it, or you can contact us and then we'll take you through it as well. At this point, if there's nothing else, we wouldn't take much more of your time. We would want to say a very big thank you for joining this session. We are grateful that you took time out of your busy schedules to listen to us and hear from us. And we'll keep you updated on anything else that's going to come up. Please, if you haven't joined any of our platforms, you can follow our channel, you can join our community. Please do, so that if anything comes up, you would be one of the first people to hear about it. Moses, please, you said your question is not answered. Moses.
Okay, Moses, maybe you can unmute and share.
Can you unmute here? Okay, I think I've seen his question. How can an individual who is looking for a job partner and benefits aside the referrals? Okay, so we have what we call mNotify partners. So we have people that are not solely or mainly stationed in office or called mNotify employees, but they work for mNotify. So you sell our solutions to businesses and people, and then you get a commission on it as well. So that's not like the referrals where you generate the code and share it, but this is like going out to sell to people. So we call them mNotify partners. If you're interested in this, we would have to take you through a series of questions or interviews to better know and understand how you're going to go about things. So you can send an email to us as well, to info@mnotify.com, stating that you would want to be an mNotify partner, and then we would reach out to you and discuss further on the next steps or how to go about it. I hope I've answered your question now. Okay, thank you. Clicks Ghana, please. Okay, you be the last one, so please go ahead with your question. XGH.
All right, thank you. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, so one time I was sending an SMS. I was sending a bulk SMS, but I was blocked when I was creating a sender ID. It gave me an inscription. I don't know what it do. I can't remember. But it was like it detected a fraud or something. I don't know. I can't remember. So in what instance does this thing come up?
Yes. So maybe let me address that. So we have spam filters that have been set. So if your account hasn't been verified by us, maybe by way of you sharing documents to prove that you can send the kind of message that you are sending, then the spam filters will detect it. Now, the spam filters is also AI-powered fraud detection that we have developed, right? But mostly because it's sort of an internal thing, we don't talk much about it because we don't want people to outsmart it, right? But it just would mean that either you are using words or your message is sort of purporting to look like it's fraudulent. So once you do that and it's blogged or whatever, just reach out to us, email or phone call, and then we'll request for some details. And once that is done, your account will be whitelisted. That is if you give sufficient justification.
Yeah, it was resolved, but it was kind of, I was giving out discounts. So I don't know if that was why
you are giving out discount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through a message. I was mentioning some big amount in the message. So
So maybe probably we needed to verify the spam filter detected that maybe it's suspicious, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't resolve though. Yeah.
Awesome. That's good to know. But thanks for sharing. So at least others also know that there are things like that. If something like that happens, this is what they need to do and the likes. Ben, I think Ben would be the final person, so we don't take too much time.
Thank you, Roland. Just a quick one. I just tried the translation and it worked perfectly.
Nice.
But the thing is that when I send a message to myself, I receive it once, and the number that send the message, the call, was some 059 number or something.
Yeah.
And I was assuming if I'm the client and I receive such a message and I didn't hear it well, I want to call back. I was trying to call the number, and the number is not going through. I think this can be a little, challenging if I'm sending such a message to a client and the client here is only once, probably he didn't get the message well and they want to find out more, and calling the number is not going, or does not even know where the message is coming from, because I didn't really indicate anything that's related to my business or so. So how can this be fixed?
Okay, so it's something that on the voice SMS, right? We have the option where when you do the call, you can add an SMS as well, so that the call goes and the SMS goes. So this feedback has come up before. So what we are planning on doing, which we'll be releasing as well, is that there will be, if you choose the option for them to be able to play back, right? When you send the voice SMS, when you do the AI translation, and you send the voice SMS, once they receive it, they will also get an SMS letting them know that they can click to sort of play back. That is what we are working on currently. They're calling the number back is something that we explored before, but it was a bit challenging because the voice SMS runs on something called DIDs, right? The numbers. So some customers have their own specific DIDs that they use. So if, let's say, you have your own customized DID that you use, then you can call back and listen to the recording that was sent to them. But if you don't use a customized DID, that is, the DID is not just for you, or the phone number that you received the voice SMS from is not just for you, then when they call back, it's difficult to tell whose recording they need to listen to. So in the cases where you have a custom DID, you can call back. But when you don't have a custom DID, you have to have an SMS that is sent after the call, so that then they can click on the link to listen in on the recording. So that is also something that has been worked on as an improvement to the feature. All right. So on this note, I think I want to say a big thank you. I really always enjoy conversations like this with our customers. There's a lot of learning for us. So Sarah, I guess we'll call it a wrap.
Yes, please.
Yes. So leave maybe 2 minutes for anyone who wants to take anything from the chat section, while maybe Sarah plays our ads as well. Then after 2 minutes, we can just end the call. Thank you guys very much, and I look forward to seeing some of you in person when we have our training and our other sessions. Cheers.
Are you looking for an easy way to engage your customers and increase sales? Introducing mNotify's bulk messaging solution. Reach your customers through bulk SMS and voice calls, and engage them 24/7, all with just the click of a button. Boost your sales with bulk SMS. Surprise your customers with birthday wishes. Impress your clients with automated voice calls. Engage customers 24/7 with chatbots. That's how mNotify's platform works. You have the power to send compelling promotional content directly to your customers through bulk messaging solutions platform. Engage, delight, and retain your customers now.
Ready to sell more and earn more with your business social media accounts? Meet your 24/7 assistant, Chatbot Africa's WhatsApp and Instagram shop. Take orders and accept payments anytime, anywhere, even when you're offline. Transform your shop with mobile payments, product catalogs, and sales insights.